Public figures in entertainment and sport constantly navigate intense scrutiny of their bodies, whether from Hollywood beauty standards, athletic performance demands, paparazzi photos, social even, media comments, or cultural expectations. So we're looking at some actresses now, such as Sadie and Jenna Ortega, some sports personalities like Emma Raducanu, Azzi Fudd, singers like Camila Cabello, and some models like the Jenna sisters. Their coping strategies reveal common threads: self-acceptance journeys, therapy, or mental tools, boundaries against external noise, alongside stark differences shaped by career demands and personal openness. While some reject alteration outright or advocate publicly, others prioritize performance focus, privacy, or post-change reflection, all demonstrating resilience without reducing their experiences to broad group narratives. Now, in the acting world, Hollywood's emphasis on appearance drives distinct responses. So Sadie actively rejects pressure to conform, emphasizing natural authenticity over trends or treatments. In interviews, she has stated she is not interested in changing herself to fit Hollywood beauty standards, noting confusion over expectations that everyone must look a certain way, and preferring a pretty much nothing low-maintenance routine that keeps her focused on work rather than external validation. Privacy serves as her subconscious protection. She avoids oversharing on social media and personal topics, which she credits with safeguarding her younger self amid overwhelming pressures. Portraying bold characters like Max in Stranger Things has also boosted her confidence, allowing self-belief to fluctuate naturally without forced perception. Jenna Ortega, in a similar way, confronts insecurities rooted in early fame, but channels them into self-love and boundaries. She has openly discussed discomfort with body hair, once mocked as gorilla arms, freckles, routinely covered by makeup artists, and general self-doubt amplified by social media comparisons and even hate. She describes carrying so much more pressure and weight in my mind than I ever did, from expectations alongside anxiety, depression, body dysmorphia, yet she has learned to embrace her features and use structured routines, counting in the shower specific sock order for comfort amid OCD tendencies. Like Sink, Ortega protects herself by limiting openness early on, now speaking vulnerably, about child star struggles to reclaim agency. Elle Fanning's experience highlights scrutiny of physical changes rather than proactive statements. Recent weight fluctuations tied to roles sparked public debate and fat phobia discussions, but she has framed shifts as responses to being viewed as a project, not for red carpet dresses or external approval. Early rejections involving body-related comments built resilience, with her focus remaining on authentic performance over appearance metrics. Athletes face a different lens. Bodies are judged for function and stamina more than aesthetics, yet social media and media scrutiny still intrude. Emma Raducanu emphasizes physical limits and balance over image. Her body struggled with tour demands post-US Open win, leading to injuries and withdrawals. She counters this by pursuing studies for mental stimulation. My entire life isn't just tennis, and prioritizing long-term health. Intense media pressure and safety concerns such as stalkers prompt practical boundaries like traveling with support, while she reframes toughness as trusting her body's signals. Caitlin Clark, Azzi Fudd, and Paige Bueckers largely sidestep direct body image discourse, redirecting to mental performance and media detachment. Clark views pressure as fun rather than burdensome, minimizes haters' opinions, and acknowledges losing a young body feeling from injuries without dwelling on appearance. Fudd calls media annoying and stays locked in, ignoring opinions on her game or personal life to maintain focus and confidence. Bueckers, the most vocal on mental health among the athletes, works with a sports psychologist to detach from worldly things, staying present and recognizing pressure as a privilege, while critiquing unfair expectations of perfection, tools that indirectly shield against body-related noise in women's basketball. Singers Camila Cabello and Olivia Rodrigo leverage visibility for advocacy and internal work. Cabello is the most transparent about an ever-present struggle, detailing paparazzi-triggered distress over bikinis, Photoshop culture, and mental emptiness despite looking fit. She combats this through therapy, podcasts on intuitive eating, following accounts celebrating cellulite and stretch marks, and supportive friendships such as Selena Gomez. She explicitly warns against idolizing celebrity bodies, aiming to reclaim childlike freedom on the beach. Rodrigo focuses on fame's broader mental toll, crediting therapy as life-changing for processing anxiety, noise, and tabloid scrutiny while separating her core self from social media. Her advocacy extends to women's bodily autonomy, but body image remains secondary to overall emotional grounding. The Jenna sisters, as models and influencers, confront the highest volume of appearance-based criticism and have evolved from adaptation to reflection. Kendall Jenner openly shares bad days, despite her image, reminding fans, "I have bad days too," and that perfection is illusory. Growing up twiggy amid curvier sisters fueled early identity struggles. She now uses therapy, visualizing her younger self, to practice kindness toward her inner child, sets boundaries, and admits anxiety, panic attacks, loneliness, and imposter syndrome while advocating positive thinking. Kylie has spoken of years and years of not feeling like my face or looks are accepted, leading to fillers and a regretted breast augmentation at 19. Post-pregnancy body changes initially challenged her, but she now emphasizes thick skin. Regret over influencing unrealistic standards and greater confidence. Both break down publicly over trolling, yet model vulnerability as strength. Comparatively, open advocacy distinguishes Cabello, the Jenners, and Ortega from the athlete's performance-first detachment, speaking of Clark, Fudd, and Bueckers, and Sink's quiet rejection of change. Therapy emerges as a near-universal tool, explicit for Cabello, Rodrigo, Bueckers, Kendall, and Ortega, implied in privacy or balance for others, while privacy and media boundaries, Sink, Raducanu, and Fudd, protect without public performance. Industry content explains variances. Models and singers face aesthetic commodification, prompting surgical reflection or intuitive practices. Athletes prioritize bodily resilience for competition. Actresses blend role preparation with personal authenticity. Common across all is a rejection of external perfection, whether through fun-focused presence, such as Clark, inner child compassion, Kendall, or speaking out to normalize struggles, Cabello. These women prioritize mental well-being and self-defined worth over societal ideals. Ultimately, no single strategy dominates. reflecting individual temperaments and contexts rather than universal formulas. Their shared humanity, fluctuating confidence, bad days, growth, underscores that body image navigation is ongoing, supported by therapy, boundaries, advocacy, and focus. By modeling honesty amid scrutiny, they collectively affirm that public images rarely capture private realities, encouraging broader compassion for all facing similar pressures.